Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero and I'm here in the player-owned town of Bladewyke because this is where my farming area is located. And well, right now I'm in front of the expert smelting station because I'm going to craft some things. Where is that? There she is. Crafting. I have a broken protractor angle finder. It's broken, so I need to replace it. A protractor angle finder. So let's go buy one, only one. I don't need a lot of protractor angle finder. And then, well, I was crafting some stone blocks, especially this one. Okay, so that is what I'm crafting. I'll be able to craft 13 of these things. Stone blocks. I don't have a lot of granite blocks anymore. Well, I do have some granite blocks, but I guess I'll have to get them. As you know, granite blocks are quite in demand in release 58 because of the player dungeon, and that is why I really don't want to use my granite blocks to create stone blocks, but well, I kinda need them, and that is why, and that is what I'm doing right now. I need my granite blocks, and I'm crafting a 1WX4HX1L rough stone rectangle block. 95% success chance, and that is what I'm crafting. If you don't know why, well, you will find out soon enough. Soon enough, you will find out why I'm crafting a 1x4x1 rough stone rectangle block or blocks, because I'm crafting more than once. More than once, just once. No, it's not just once, it's multiple times. Crafting, and I guess I'm finished. I'm out of granite blocks, but I think my stone chisel broke. Okay, anyway, I have like 50 plus granite blocks. I don't have enough granite blocks to continue anyway. That means I'll just go back and work on relayouting my planters. As you know, Bladewyke, or for those who don't know, Bladewyke, my farming area is here in Bladewyke, and you can see my greenhouse right there. And of course, I have at least 5 greenhouse row house, and I'm using them, all of them, to plant things, specifically cotton plants. Okay, so well, right now you can see, look at that. Oh, that is why I crafted the stone blocks. And why am I doing this? It's a secret. I'm not going to tell you. It's a secret. Okay, so you will never find out what I'm doing. Never. You will not find anything out. It's my secret. I don't want anybody doing this because it's my secret. Okay, I don't want you to find out. And if you find out watching this video, by watching this video, then no, you must forget about it. Okay, forget about it. Forget that you watch this video. You must be wondering, what is this guy doing? Okay, what is this guy doing? Doesn't he know that that doesn't work anymore? Well, it doesn't work. Yep, you are correct. It doesn't work anymore. Okay, You can't do that anymore. But still, I want to do it. Even though it doesn't work anymore. That's how persistent I am. It doesn't work, so don't waste your time. Again, if you accidentally stumbled upon this video, I know nobody watches this my videos, nobody watches them, but just in case you happen to stumble upon this video and you're playing Shroud of the Avatar and you saw what I'm doing, just forget about anything that you saw, okay? Forget about it. Because it doesn't work. It will not work. It has been fixed. Remember, it has been fixed. So it will never work. So don't waste your time. So I'm basically just wasting my time doing this. Because, you know, I like wasting time. Huh? Okay? So forget about it. Anything that you see in this video, so I'm putting down this, you know, this is the reason why I was crafting, you know, the 1x4x1 stone blocks, stone rectangular blocks. And forget that you saw that I placed a planter on top of the stone blocks. Forget that you saw that. You can see it right there. So that means nothing. It means nothing, okay? It means nothing. Again, it has been fixed. So this thing don't work anymore. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Okay? This will take like forever. Okay, it looks good. It looks good here. It looks good there. Let's go and move. Not that. Ooh, okay. Now moving the planters is really difficult because what they did is they. You're looking at the planters. You see that they're not very tall. But in reality, there is some kind of invisible area on top of the planters. You don't see it, I don't see it, but the system sees it. And it's there. This is freaking annoying whenever it happens. Okay, finally. Wow, it's so hard to move these things. This will look at that. I still have like a few rows. 1, 2, and 3. I still have 3 rows. I don't have enough stone blocks. I need to maybe I'm going to continue tomorrow, or I could go to my vendor and get some granite blocks. Remember, I'm selling my granite blocks at 60 game gold per block, or blocks, or block, yep, block, granite block. The reason for that is I don't really want to sell it. I just put it up there for sale. I will eventually use them to create my dungeon. But well, if somebody wants to buy it at 60 game gold per granite block, then hey, who am I to stop them, right? It's a free market. You can price anything you want, you can sell anything you want, and you can buy anything you want as long as you have the game gold. No one will stop you. Again, if you see this, see that, you're not seeing that. Okay, so you're not seeing anything like that. This is just me being weird. Again, I just like doing that. It doesn't really work. I've tested it on this here. I'll show you. I've tested it on my other row house right here. I've tested it here. I've tested it. I'm not trying to abuse any bugs here, okay? Because again, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. I'm telling you now. Look at that. So, see that? See that? See that? It doesn't work, okay? It doesn't freaking work. So don't waste your time doing what I'm doing. Again, it's just me being weird and being silly and just having a good time with, stacking things, Again, that doesn't work. And I don't want you wasting your time, okay? Just listen to the wonderful music. I don't know what that music is. Let me check. The title is Club Simus or Shamus or what, however you say it. Is Club Simus by Kevin MacLeod. I like the music. Again, look at that. You'll see that there is a hidden space on top of. You see the space? There's a big space. I'm trying to. If you try to stack the planters, you'll see that the red planter is like way over the planter on the ground, because what they did, to stop players from stacking, is they added this invisible space on top of the planter. Okay, there is an invisible space, and anything that touches that invisible space will disable that planter. And when I say disable, is that you won't be able to plant anything, you won't be able to water it, you won't be able to harvest it. If there's a plant on that planter, you won't be able to harvest it. And if it's an empty planter, you won't be able to plant anything on it, as long as something is touching that invisible space on top of that planter. So that is their fix. Again. So how do you get around it? I don't know. Again, I'm not really good at this. I just I just like to plan things. So if you're asking me, hey, how do you get around that? You know how it works, so how do you get around that? I have no idea. Then why are you doing this? I don't know, I just like it. So right now I'm just doing a monologue because no one's really watching this. But I'm a little bit hyper because I just ate dinner, if I can call that dinner. Anyway, so I'm doing this here right now, okay? So you don't have to report this to anybody in Portalarium. Again, it doesn't work. I'm going to keep on repeating it. It doesn't work, okay? So don't try this at home. Don't try this on your farms. Please don't. It will not work. You will just spend money on granite blocks. Again, if you're looking for granite blocks and you're willing to pay 60 game gold for granite blocks, well, just go to my vendor and buy my granite blocks. I won't stop anybody. Okay, I'm trying to fit that in there. There's still some space. There is some space between them. Okay, nice. Again, it takes a little bit. It takes a little while because I'm very slow. And it's very annoying. So I'm trying to squeeze that in there. Nice. Thank you. So just imagine that there is a space on top of that planter. How tall is that space? I'm not going to tell you how tall that space is, because again, there's no such thing. Okay, there's no such thing. It's just my wild imagination. So if you have a really big farm in Shroud of the Avatar, well, I suggest that you don't do this. I don't want you wasting your time. Okay? Don't don't get mad at me for warning you, because someone might just say, hey, look at that, I saw Caballero doing that stacking thing. I thought it got fixed, but I'm not sure why he's doing that. He keeps telling in his video that it doesn't work, but he keeps doing it. Again, it's just me being weird. Yeah. It doesn't work. Again, it totally doesn't work. So please don't try this in any of your farms. You'll just be wasting your time. And I really don't want you to waste your time doing this. I want you to do something else, you know, maybe go to a party. Yeah, there's a lot of dance parties out there. So go do it, you know, go do that, some dancing. That would be really nice. Instead of, you know, finding ways of, you know, beating the game. Don't do that. It's not nice. Okay, I'm checking these spaces. As you can see, I have like a few of these things already. I'm running out of them, and it takes me like a long time to place them. Again, I'm very slow. So if you're watching this, if anybody is watching this in the future, again, most of my views are, you know, they come from, you know, accidental viewing, you know, people searching for maybe Shroud of the Avatar, and then they see the, oh, look at that, there's a video, look at that, the guy sucks. Yeah. He can't even speak. But still, if you happen to stumble this, you future you. If you happen to stumble on this video and you're playing Shroud of the Avatar, again, that is my disclaimer. This thing doesn't work. Don't do it. Don't do it. It doesn't work. I'm going to keep repeating that. It doesn't work. And even if it did, it will not give you a lot of additional planters. Maybe you'll be able to add a few, maybe one or two, but still, I'm telling you now, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So anyway, if you enjoy watching another player wasting his time on something that doesn't work, follow me in Twitch. You can also follow me in Twitter if you want to. Only if you want to. I don't want to force people. But one thing that I want you to do is not do this. Do not ever do this. Remember that stacking has been fixed. It has been fixed in release 58, I think, this release. So right now, what I'm just doing is a waste of time. A waste of time. I'm just wasting my time because, well, I have nothing else to do. Mining is a waste of time because I do a lot of mining in Exeter Crag Mines and in the first level, and the ores in the first level doesn't spawn. Yes, I spent like an hour mining right down to the third level, and when I went back to the first level, no spawn at all. No spawn at all. But I did find a way on how to beat that, but again, I'm not going to share that. Why should I share it, okay? It's my secret, okay? I'm not going to share that. And this, I'm not sharing this, okay? This is nothing. This is just me wasting time. I don't want to be accused by any of the developers of, exploiting bugs or things like that. Because I don't do that. I don't exploit bugs. Bugs are bad, okay? They're bad. They need to be squashed. Okay, so how many blocks do I have? Let me see. I think I'm out. Just 9. How many blocks are needed in a row? Let me do some counting. I'm really bad in counting or in math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I can. Okay, so well, I'm going to get some granite blocks. If you look at my inventory, you'll see that I don't have any more granite blocks here, so I'm going to do some traveling. I'm just going to get some granite blocks. Let's see if I can teleport to the to a town close to Bracken Bay. Let's see. We have Rift's End. Ooh, that's close. Light City, is that close? Night's Watch. I don't think that's close. We have Elementum, is that close? We have Brit Mart. Okay, Brit Mart, is that close? Anyway, I'm just going to run. I'm going to run on the overworld map to get some granite blocks. Maybe I need a, you know, 1,000 granite blocks, because I need 3 more rows to complete that. And then of course I'll need planters. I need to put them on top of the stone blocks, the rectangular stone blocks. Put them and lay them up on top of the question is, how will I put the planters? I guess I'll need to create a stair, you know, something to step on. Well, not actually a stair, maybe just a a small block, maybe a 1 by 2 by 1 block. Place it down there, and then I'll use that to jump on top of the on top of the other stone blocks where the planters are, or where the planters are going to be placed. Again, guys, it doesn't work. Don't do it. I'm telling you now, don't waste your time doing that. Okay, so I'm running on the overworld map. Again, for those who don't know, this is the freaking overworld map. It's like a smaller version of the actual world, but there is no big version of the actual world. It's just the smaller version. This will take maybe a minute to get to Bracken Bay, and I'm lagging. The reason why I'm lagging is because I'm in multiplayer mode or open mode. My avatar is running really slow, and you'll see that there is a broken icon right there. Your armor is broken, you will need to repair it. It seems that I have a broken armor. Let me check. I think it's the necklace. Nope, it's not the necklace. Maybe the ring. Yup, the ring is broken. There's a bandit. Ooh, okay, let's hide. Hiding from the bandit, because I don't want to get into an encounter. And look at that, there's the entrance or the gate to Lost Vale. So if anybody's watching right now who are like interested in entering Lost Vale, the gate is open. So go and have fun in the Lost Vale. Forget what you saw earlier. You know, my avatar doing with those playing with those stone blocks. Forget that. Remember, forget it. It doesn't work. Don't do it. It has been fixed, so you don't need to do that anymore. And we have here a message from Puppy55 UK, and he says hi. I think I can see that. Ah, look at that. Hi to all. Oh, it's Skeggy. And then we have Skeggy here as well. Skeggy Media. Well, Well, I don't think they saw what I was doing earlier with the stone blocks and the planters. And even if you guys saw that, well, I'm saying now that please forget what you saw. Again, it doesn't work. I don't want you guys wasting your time, you know, stacking those planters only to find out that, oh my goodness, that Caballero guy sucks. He was doing this stacking and it doesn't work. Yes, I'm telling you now that it doesn't work. So even if you saw me doing it, and even if you see me later that it does work, even if you see that it works, it's just an illusion. Okay, so it's some kind of illusion, magic. Again, this is a fantasy world, so it doesn't really work. You might just think that it works, but it actually didn't work. Okay, so how many granite blocks do I need? Ooh. Okay, I guess I'm going to take all my granite blocks. I'm not really trying to sell them. I just place them in the vendor, just in case somebody, you know, decides to buy them. Okay. So right now I'm running really slow. Oh my goodness, this will take forever to get to the you know, to carry back to Bladewyke. My goodness. So I'm going to use the granite blocks to create a 1 by 4 by 1 stone rectangular blocks, and then I'm going to, you know, use them inside the greenhouse. And then place some planters on top of them. Even though it will not work, it will not work. I know, you don't have to tell me it will not work. I know that it will not work. But again, I'm just being silly, having fun, playing, trying things. Oh, it seems that Papi got addicted to this game. Yeah, it's somewhat addicting, especially if you have something that you find if you're really having fun playing. Oh, look at that! Even with dash, my speed hasn't changed. It's still slow. Hello, guard. Hey guard, are you a man or are you a woman? I'm an it. Okay, so it's an it. And again, I'm lagging, of course, lagging. Ah, that's just my computer. It's a system lag. Nothing I can do about it. Well, I guess I can do something about it, get a new one. But then again, why? It still works. And you see it's gone. Okay, so I'm in the bank, and well, what I'm going to do is since the banks are now global, I guess this guard, well, look at that, the guard confronted me, and another guard confronted me. So 2 guards are now confronting me because, well, I think I said something inappropriate with the other guard. Well, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to aggravate the guards. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the granite blocks inside my bank, and then I'm going to take them. Okay, so it's still loading. Ooh, wow. It's taking a while. It's still loading. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's put that in the bag. There you go. Ah, so it's very convenient now. But even if you're going to carry a something that's really heavy, maybe you have like 1,000,000 ore. and you're going to deliver it to another player, or maybe in another vendor somewhere. Okay, so let's go and teleport. Silverdale. Oh, Twilight Sparkle. Where is that? Twin Foothills? Well, that is close. I guess I'm going to teleport to Twins Foothills. Let's do that. So Twins Foothills is in Elysium, but it's very close to Bladewyke. All I have to do is run back to Xenos, use the boat to Xenos to teleport me or transport me to Exeter, and then enter Bladewyke from there. It's a lot faster than running on the overworld map, I think. Well, that's what I think. It all depends on the speed of the loading screen. If the loading screen takes an hour, which is not really realistic, it only takes a few seconds. If you want to improve your the speed of the loading screens, the cheapest way that I found is by increasing your system RAM. So buy an additional 8 GB of RAM. That's what I did, and you see that the loading screens are really fast now. I think buying RAM, 8 GB of RAM, is cheaper than buying an SSD drive. Well, I guess in my case, the SSD drives sold around here are quite expensive. So instead of buying an SSD drive, I accidentally increased my system RAM from 8 GB to 16. Why did I say accidentally? Because, well, it's a long story. It's a very long story. I'm sure no one is interested in that story. The story here is what I'm doing. Again, I'm not doing anything wrong or bad. I'm not doing anything that's supposed not to, something that's not supposed to work. Okay, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm going to keep repeating that it doesn't work. Please don't try this. If you have a farm somewhere in New Britannia, in Hidden Vale, or in Novia, if you have a big farm, don't try this. Don't try what I'm doing again. You'll be, especially if you have like a keep lot. If you have a keep lot and you're using it as a farm lot or a farming area, so you have like hundreds of planting beds laid out. That will take it. You will just spend hours wasting your time doing something that doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to craft a 1x4x1 stone rectangle block, but I need stone chisel. Okay, buying one stone chisel. You can see that I don't have a lot of game gold, so please don't hack my account. I don't have anything worth hacking. Okay, so this is a 1x4x1 rough stone rectangle block. Okay, so let's craft 20. I can only craft 2. Why? Yep. The reason for that is because I haven't picked up my blocks. They are still in the bank. I love this change. I'm sure newbies will also love this change. So where are my granite blocks? Ah, there they are. Hello, blocks. Let's go and pick them up. I took 1,000. And there you go. Let's do some crafting. It's not very hard. The crafting is not very hard in Shroud of the Avatar. Okay, let's craft 20. And then there you go. So Just get the materials needed, get the recipe, learn the recipe, find a crafting station or crafting table, put everything in the crafting table, indicate how many you want to craft, click the craft button and watch the progress bar. That is crafting in Shroud of the Avatar. It's all about watching that freaking yellow progress bar as it moves from left to right, okay? Left of your screen to the right of your screen. Again, I would like to thank Poppy, PewDiePie UK, and even Skeggy Media for checking out the live stream. Again, guys, if you saw me doing something with the stone blocks and the planters, again, forget that you saw that. I don't want you wasting your time. I don't want anybody wasting their time doing that. It will not work. It has been fixed. It has been fixed. So don't do that. If you're going to ask why am I doing it, it's because, you know, I like wasting time. I like doing silly things that doesn't mean anything. Okay, so crafting 10 of 20. And of course, after I'm done with that, I'm going to, you know, plant some cotton seeds. And I'm going to do the other greenhouses and the other, you know, the other greenhouse on the village lot. Well, in another day maybe. Because it takes a lot of time, you know, relayouting, taking the planters, putting the stone blocks right there. It takes a lot of time. It even can take an hour. So when the bug was fixed, you know, when the bug was fixed, it took me like many hours just relayouting everything. Okay, and now that I'm trying to do this, wasting my time on doing something that will not work, it will take me like a few more hours, and I'm going to do it one day at a time. So I'm going to plant cotton seeds now, and then I'm going to harvest them tomorrow. Remember, it takes 24 hours to grow a cotton plant. If you are doing it in a greenhouse, if you're doing it in an open field, then it will take 48 hours. If you're doing it in your basement, then it will take maybe you'll be able to harvest them in 20-30. It takes forever. So but if you're willing to wait that long, then hey, I'm not going to stop you. Again, this is Shroud of the Avatar. You can do freaking anything you want. No one will stop you. That is why it's called a sandbox. It wouldn't be called a sandbox if you will not be able to do the things you want. Okay, so I'm back here. Okay, so let's cast some light. Open up door. Breaking door. Okay, so I'm going to take all of this. Again, even if this thing worked, it will not add a lot of you know, additional planters on your lot. Nope, it will not. It will not. It might add maybe 1 or 2 extra planters. So just don't you know, don't waste your time on it. Forget that you saw it. That's the keyword right there. Forget that you saw anything. Okay, so next I'm going to try and move them closer to the stone blocks. Again, it's all about maximizing your space. We have very limited space in our lots, By the way, this is on a village lot. I'm paying 1000 game gold every day to keep this lot. And I'm using the money that I get from selling the raw cotton to the NPC merchant. Why sell to other players? Other players don't want to buy them. So it's better to sell your cotton, raw cotton, to NPC merchants. They will buy it with no questions asked. Players suck. They don't want to buy anything, even at like 4.1 gold. They don't want to buy it. Remember, the NPC merchants is your friend. So if you're going to farm, you are going to spend a lot of hours from buying seeds, sowing seeds, watering seeds, harvesting. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of time. So I would suggest that you don't do farming. Don't do farming. Don't ever do farming. Go mine instead, okay? Enter the mines and start hitting those rocks. Especially again in the first level of Edgewater Crag mines. Well, the ores doesn't spawn. So why does the ores don't spawn in the first level? I don't know. But the ores in the second and third level, I haven't been to the fourth level. I don't know how to beat there's a mini boss in Edgewater Crag Mine, so I don't know how to beat that. But in the second and third level, the spawns they do what's the word, spawn. They do respawn. So spend your mining in the second. I suggest the third, because the second level, I hate those freaking slimes. No, slimes, those green things, those very uncreative things. Seriously. I guess you can't really do anything about the look of a slime since it's a slime. But then again, if you look at Slimer, in the Ghostbusters, well, that is a creative way of representing a slime. It's still a slime, but it looks really different. It's a flying slime. Why not? Go make a flying slime. Okay, what's happening? Okay, now I can put down more of this beautiful 1x4x1 rough stone blocks. Yay! Again, just a disclaimer. Don't do this. Doesn't work. It will never work. It has been fixed. So even if you're watching this, what you're seeing is not real. It's not true. It's just weird. Okay, it's weird. It's crazy. And even if it works or work. How do you say that? So if there is somebody who's knowledgeable in grammar, please correct me. I'm really bad at it. So even if it works, you will only get like maybe 1 or 2 planters, extra planters. So it's a total waste of time. It's a total waste of time. I'm telling you, it's a total waste of time. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't waste your time. Do something else. Go, as I've said, go to a party. That is a great way of spending your time in the game. Go to a party. What else can you do? I don't know. Go do some fishing. You might catch a whale or maybe a shark. Whales and shark, they cost a lot. Especially whale, you can skin. You can, what's this? The skill is field dressing. I guess it's called skinning. So you can skin them and get oil. You can sell oil. What else can you get from a whale? I'm not really familiar with the things you can get from a whale. That's it. Go find an open water, get some worms, and do some fishing instead. So I'm just checking. I don't want to waste any space. Again, the objective of this exercise is to maximize the available space that I have on this village lot. That is the goal, the objective, the point of all of this. But then again, it's pointless. Why is it pointless? Because it doesn't work. Chris Pierce said it already. It doesn't work. Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. So go do some PvP. Kill other players. Okay. Or buy something from the add-on store. Oh, by the way, I bought the just for those people who happens to stumble upon this video in the future. I bought the episode 2 expansion. Why not? Richard did say that they're looking at this game in in a long what there's a word for it. I forget. So it's like they are in it. Again, I'm just looking for the words. I have a terrible memory, so anyway, I'm sure you guys know what I'm saying. If you don't, then well, nothing I can do about it. So besides it only costs like $20 or $19 to get episode 2. So go get episode 2 now. And if you think I'm an Ultima Online fan or an Ultima fan, nope, never played any of those games. I'm no Ultima fan. So I'm not a fanboy. Never played Ultima Online. Well, I played Ultima Online just a few weeks ago. They have this endless journey free trial. Go ahead and try that. So that was my first time playing in an official Ultima Online server. But before that, I've tried private servers. But if you're going to talk about playing Ultima Online back during the 90s, I think it was 97, 96, 98, something like that. Nope, never played it. Never played it. My first ever MMORPG was Ragnarok Online. So that was my first MMORPG, and that game was like a total grind. Everything is a grind, and I have a blacksmith. Imagine grinding a blacksmith. It takes like forever to level up a blacksmith back then in Ragnarok Online. Well, it starts as a merchant, and then you level up, then you class change into a blacksmith, and then you level that up. So if you're thinking, this guy is an Ultima Online fanboy, nope, not. I did get the entire Ultima series from GOG.com. But prior to that, never played any of the Ultima and Ultima Online games. I just like what they're doing here in Shroud of the Avatar. Even though some of the things that they do I don't like, but most of them I do like. Okay, seems that I guess I won't be able to put not foot, your foot, but put another row here. So I guess that's the last row. I'm just going to push these planters in right next to the stone blocks. I'm sorry if it's very slow. I'm very slow. I freaking hate that. Again, the planters, they have an invisible space on top of the planters, and you will see that invisible space by doing this. You see that? It's climbing up. Ooh, look at that. It's magic. Why is that happening? And how tall is that thing? Well, just keep going up and you'll find out how tall that space is. And anything that obstruct that invisible space, even with the planting beds, we have like 3 kinds of planting beds: the really long one, the medium one, and the small planting bed. And of course there's also the planting pot. This is a planting barrel. I just call it planters because it's easier to say. Planting barrels like really difficult for me. So there is an invisible space, like a void. So anything that touches that void will disable that planter. Even if it's a small thing, even if it's just a twig, if you have a plant and there's a twig and it touches that void, that's invisible space on top of the planter, that planter is dead. Okay, you won't be able to use it. So you'll need to either remove the thing that is obstructing or touching that void, or you'll have to move the planter. But then again, with this layout, you'll see that nothing is obstructing the planter. Yeah, look at that. Nothing is obstructing the planter. So you'll be able to place one on top and it will work. No, it's not. It's not going to work, silly me. I'm telling you guys, it's not going to work. You know why? Because there is some kind of magic that will prevent me from making it work. Again, this is a fantasy role-playing game, and there is magic in this game. In fact, it's magic that the game is still running. That's how magical this game is. And again, get episode 2. Wait, let me check. Do I have the title already? Let's see. Ooh, okay. What's that? How do I check the title? Titles, there you go. Oh, I don't have the title. I thought I would get the title Visionary. That's so weird. Maybe that title will become available in episode 2. Who knows? But right now it's not available. I guess I misunderstood what the description or what's written on the page of the episode 2 upgrade. Again, it will only cost you $19. That's really cheap. And of course, if you have a lot of cash to burn, go buy the box. They have this exclusive limited edition box. I sound like a salesman selling something. Well, don't buy anything. It's going to be free to play anyway. Well, it's already free to play, although there are limits to what you can do. Ah, look at that, it's so nice. See that? It's so nice. Yay. Hello. Hello. Let's see. Unfortunately, this row here is dead. This row. That is a dead row. But well, I just placed them here. I'm going to remove them later because that is a dead row. Why? Because well, you will find out why that is a dead row. Okay. Ooh, it's not aligned. Okay, so you'll see that there's space here, and you think you won't be able to put any more, but again, you're wrong because you can still put at least one more row of planters in that space right there. I'm just going to push this. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's I have a bunch of planting barrels here. So these planting barrels that you see in my inventory, those are the planting barrels that I removed from this greenhouse, and I'm now going to place them back. Well, there's really no need to put, let me see. Yeah, there's really no need to put another one of this right there. It's just going to eat with your deco limit, because there won't be any more space even if you put one. So let's try putting one. Okay, so you see that you won't have any space anyway. So see that there's no more space because of this thing, of the wall. So just put them like that, exactly like that. Okay, it will fit. And that is not a bug, of course. It's fitting. Okay, alright. And then after this, I'm going to work on the stone blocks that I place. This is gonna be fun. Fun. No, it's not. It's boring. Why are you cotton farming? It's so freaking boring. You're wasting a lot of time doing that. I'm sorry if I'm very slow. You can see that I'm not very dexterous. That's why I will never be a thief. Okay. Look at that. Look at how far this planter, the red planter, is on top of this other planter. You'll see that there is an invisible space. It's almost as high as my avatar. My goodness. That's how they fixed it. And if you know how they fixed it, you'll know how to get around it. It's not really hacking or anything. It's just you're, going around it. But I suggest that you don't do this. Why? It doesn't work. Okay. Alright. Look at that. The question now is how are you going to water it? Okay, so I still have some planters here. Ooh, a bunch of them actually. Okay. I can see them right there. Hello. So how do I get on top of it? Oh my goodness. I think I did something wrong here. Wait, I think I can still squeeze in a planter. Yep, I can squeeze in a planter. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. My goodness. There's no space. Again, it's because of this, the right side. On the right side, there's the wall. And you can see that it's touching the wall. So there's no space. Wow. That is a waste of space. My goodness. But maybe this time it will be loving, they'll find. Maybe now they can be more than just friends. Well, she's back in his life. Okay, so let's try this. Maybe we can do some magic here. Okay. Again, you'll see that the planter on top will not work. Okay, the planter on top will not work. I'm telling you guys now that the planter on top will not work. I'm just going to get a footstool. Well, I'm not really going to get a footstool. I'm just going to get a 1x2x1 rough stone rectangular block. It's a mouthful, I know, but that's how they're calling it. And I'm going to step on that, and that will take me on top of the planters, on top of the world, actually. Okay, so we have a planter right there. So I'm going to put one, maybe okay, make that stand up and then just put it down there. No, anywhere. Okay, look at that. And now I'm on top of it. I fell. Ooh, my goodness. Now I'm trapped. Okay, so of course it's not a problem. All you have to do is like move one of this and then it's like magic. Please don't fall. You'll see that the planter on top will not work. See that? It's not working. You can see it's not working. It should turn green if it's working, but well, look at that. It's not working. My goodness, this is such a waste of time. A waste of freaking time. It's not working. See that? It's not working. So again, you'll know that the planter is working or active if there is the green highlight appear. Okay, so if the green highlight appears, then it's working. It means that you'll be able to plant on it. You'll be able to water it. You'll be able to harvest it. Things like that. But if there is an obstruction, it will not work. No matter how much you mouse over on it, even if you slip on it or slip with it, it will not work. And well, if you're going to stack, if you're stacking before the changes in R58, it will not work. It will not work. That's why you see that. Look at that. It's not working. Okay, so that green highlight that you're seeing, that is an illusion. It's not really there. It's just, I added something. I'm running a third party. Well, not really. There's no third party program. I don't want to get misunderstood by people. But still, that is an illusion. It's not really there. But anyway, so I have this other, what do you call this? Stone block. Okay, so let's see if it will work on this one. Look at that. It's not. The reason for that, you want to know why it doesn't work on this stone block, is because of this area right here. This area right here. I'm not sure if my mouse is viewable. It's not being shown. Okay, so I guess I need to fix that. Capture cursor. Okay, so because of this side, the right side, you'll see that it's curving, and that curve is touching the invisible space on top of the planter. Again, as I've said earlier, anything that touches that invisible void, that invisible space around the planter, it will disable the planter. That is how it detects if it has space around or enough room for the plant to grow. So because of this thing that's curving, and you'll see that it's quite tall. Okay, that is if you look at it, you'll think that there's enough space, but because it's an illusion, there's really no space at all. So that's why it won't work. That's why you won't be able to place it right here on this whatchamacallit, stone block. But it works perfectly on this one, and you'll see that if you mouse over on it, it doesn't do anything. Okay, alright, it doesn't do anything. This is so freaking insane. Why is it not working? Again, the reason why it's not working is because it has been fixed. So stop. If you're thinking of doing this, don't bother doing it. You'll just waste time. And again, I don't want to see people wasting their time doing things like this. Okay, so I'm just trying to line it up, because you know, things look really nice when they are lined up. I think it's a I fell again, but this time I didn't get stuck. So you'll need some platforming skills. So if you have some platforming skills, you'll see that it's not really aligned, so you'll have to move it a little bit to the side, and there you go. How amazing is that? That is so amazing. You know, aligning things like that, it's so amazing. And now you can put the other planters. Okay. Where's the other plant? Ooh, look at that. It's magic. Magic. See that? It's so amazing. And it doesn't work. That's the key thing here. It doesn't work. But then again, I just like doing things, you know, because actually, if you look outside, even though it doesn't work, I mean first person, there you go, it looks kind of nice. You see that? Ooh, and then if I have a visitor and he'll look at my garden or my farming area or my greenhouse, you'll see, look at this guy. That guy just placed a lot of stone blocks. What is he thinking? Well, he's thinking nothing. That's why. That's the real reason why. So again, that's not working. Okay, remember guys, it doesn't work. This video is all about things that doesn't work, so don't waste time. So if you're watching this and it works, I'm going to do it in my farm. No, don't bother doing it in your farm. No, don't do it. Okay, again, I'm just trying to line it up. Ooh, is it lined up? It's so hard to line things up for some reason. And I don't want to fall, because again, if I fall, if my avatar falls, he'll get stuck. I guess it's a line. Okay, going in first person mode. Again, that's why I'm very slow. I like to make things look aligned at least. Okay, is it a line? Is it a... I fell. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Ooh. Oh my goodness. How do I get out of here? Help. Ooh, help. I'm stuck. Okay, I got out of there. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look. Is it a line? I think it's a line. Okay, that's nice. Let's put another one. Oh, now I have a few of them. Ooh, let's take a look from afar. I fell again. This sucks. I keep falling. So oh my goodness. I can't jump. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, I'm still stuck. I'm still Oh, oh, look at that. I'm stuck. Still stuck. Okay, how about here? Nope, nope. Wow, that's really hard. Ah. Okay, so you'll be spending a lot of time, practicing your platforming skill, if you have any. You can see that you can see that I don't really have any platforming skills. Anyway. I need to get out of this place again. Goodness. Doing it one stone block at a time. Seriously? Haven't you played Mario? Okay, so I think that's good. Let's move to the next row. Don't fall, don't fall. Jump. Okay, there you go. Nice. So if you're watching and you're wondering who's this guy talking to, well, I'm talking to myself. So please don't get weirded out by what I'm doing. Look at that, this is freaking insane, wasting my time on something that's not working and will never work. Oh, there's one over here. Move over here. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. I think that's aligned. If it's not aligned, then okay. No worries. I will align it. Oh, okay, look at that. That's not aligned. I need to push this to the side. And this. You can see it's not aligned. You can see that there's a bit of space on that side. That sucks. This sucks. And that's why I said earlier that this row is a dead space, just like the other row. Again, the reason for that is because of this curve of the greenhouse, and that curve of the greenhouse is touching the planter, and because of that, you won't be able to place a planter on this row right here. So this is a dead row. Okay, so let's take that off. Now you might think, oh, why not place one of those small stone blocks? Remember that there is a space around the planter, so if it's not high enough, it will not work. As if it's working now. Again, it's not working. Remember that. Remember. Don't go saying that it's working when it's not. It will make people mad at you. Okay? It will make people mad. And you don't want people getting mad, because they might turn into the Hulk or something. Okay, I'm going to get one of those small blocks. And I'm going to show you what will happen if I place one right there. Okay, for those who there's a lot of skeptic people out there. People that don't believe that the Earth is round. So for those flat earthers, okay. What does that has to do with Shroud of the Avatar? Okay, why can't I place it here? I just took a something out of it, and now it's not. There you go. There, nice. Okay, so let's place a planter on top of it. You can do it. Look at that. But it will not work. Look at that. There's no green highlight. Where's the green highlight? It's not. And of course, it will also kill the other planters below it. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it's not working. I just killed the other planters. So instead of getting 5 planters in that small space, you'll get no planters at all. So again, look at that. You will not see the green highlight. and then you just killed four other planters below it. Again, the reason for that is, again, there is an invisible space, a void on top that is quite really high. It's taller than the avatar. So you see my avatar right there, it's taller than the avatar, and you'll see that this planter is, touching, because it's it's really wider than the stone blocks. So that means it's, in a way, it's touching that void space of these other planters, and because it's touching that void space or that invisible space, it disabled the other planters, and it disabled the planter on top of it. So that's the explanation that I can think of. Of course, I'm just making that up. Everything that I'm saying is not true. And so now, why did I put a 1x2x1 rough stone rectangular block in that space? Well, so that I could climb up easily right there. That's the only reason why. Okay, so let's work on the next row. Okay, look, that's not working. Wow, not working. Okay, so let's work on the next row like this. Yay! Okay, so you can try aligning it. So if you have a really big farm, it will not maximize your small space. So don't bother doing this. This what I'm doing now, this is just a silly thing for fun. It's just for fun. For fun. Hello, for fun. Fun. Okay, so okay, I'm going to adjust it right there. You can see the thing right there. It's not really centered. But is it really important to make the planter centered? Nope, of course not. It's not important. You can place it right. You can just drop it down like that and then move forward. It will all be the same. But then, as I've said earlier, I like things aligned, even though I think it's not really aligned. Just the illusion of aligning them is good enough for me. Okay. Okay, look at that. Ooh, all those green highlights. Those are not real. Okay? You might be seeing them, but they're not real. They're just optical illusions created by the monitor. It's because there's some kind of phenomenon that happens when you look at the planters and you mouse over it, and then there's this kind of light that affects the planters, and it gives off that green highlight, which you think you're seeing, but it's not actually there. Okay, it's not really there. So don't waste your time doing this. That's all I can say, and I'm going to repeat saying that. Okay. I guess I finished that. Let's see if it's aligned. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, wow. Imagine that. I was able to align it. Nice. Okay, next row. So you can see that I'm at my last 4 planting barrels or planters. That means those are all the planters that were originally placed in this small greenhouse right here, and let's keep working on that. So by doing this, of course, this is not the same as the old way, where you can like put planting beds 10 stories high So it's not the same thing, because again there's a limit. Because look at that, there's a ceiling. Oh, there's a ceiling. But the ceiling is quite high. Maybe I can still... no, it will not work. Even though the ceiling is high, it's not high enough. The invisible void will touch it. Again, it's all about the invisible void. If you don't know what the invisible void is, well, you can, you know, scroll back and watch the video from the beginning. There's some kind of science into it. A pseudoscience. Okay, look at that. So you'll see. Oh, I fell again. Ouch, ouch, that hurts. So I think my leg is broken from falling. Let's climb up. Okay, so now again, these are all the... I fell. I suck at this. I keep falling. Okay, so looking at all the planters again, I just used up all the planters that were originally in this place. Okay, and now because I did it this way, I relay out it. Now I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are this? I'm sorry if I'm counting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9. So that's 18, 19. So well, I just added 23 more planters. It's not very significant, but at least that is still 23 additional planters on this small greenhouse. Okay, so if you didn't do that, if you didn't do all of this, you know, this waste of time right here, you know, the stone blocks, all of that, you'll have 23 planters less. Okay, so I think I have like around 90. So if I have 90 plus, I forget. Still, anyway, so you'll now have an additional 23 planters available. So you will expand your small farming area by 23 planters. I'm not sure if that is significant enough for you or not, but for me, that is 23 planters more. Okay, 23 planters more is better than 23 planters less. I'm just going to think of it that way. And again, it doesn't work. You can see the green highlight. That is just an illusion. Okay, it's an optical illusion. Now I need to get more planters. Okay. So I really don't have to buy any more planters, because when the fix was introduced, I have like a bunch of planters in my container. You'll see all of them. Look at that. I have 195 planters. So I need 23 planters. So I have 8, selected 8, 15, 24. Okay, that's it. Look at that. So what I did here is I was able to maximize this small space right here, and I was able to add 23 additional planters. Okay. And guess what? If you're planting in an open field without the greenhouse, there's nothing stopping you from using those dead rows right there. You can expand it from left to right, and you can even go higher if you want to, as long as there is nothing obstructing that invisible space around the planter. That's the thing here. Anything that obstructs the space in that very sensitive invisible void it will disable the planter and it will not work, just like what I showed you with that small stone block. It's because it's so small. I placed the planter on top of it. Because of that, it has like the sides of the planter was touching the space of the other planters, and that disabled the other planters, and it even disabled the planter on top of it. Okay, so as long as you have enough space, I guess you can, and you're planting out, maybe you have a very big lot, like a castle lot or a keep lot or a city lot or a town lot. I guess you can expand it left to your right, to the sides, and even go higher if you want to. Okay, so but because I'm inside a greenhouse, the space that I can go upward is very small or very low. Okay, I have a message here. Hello. Ooh, you can find it. Ooh, so somebody's looking for the Tai Chi emote. Okay, so, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to help the guy out. Tai Chi emote. Total wiki. I'm going to cheat. Where's the Tai Chi emote? I learned the Tai Chi emote from the guy in our Doris. Ah, there it is. Ooh, okay, Tai Chi. Ooh, okay. That's weird. I know I learned this from the in our Doris, but it says here in Sota Wiki that is available to founder and a reward for the navigator pledge, but it is teachable to others. Oh, let's see. Yes, I do have the emote, and I'm not a navigator pledge holder, and I'm not a founder. Okay. I guess I'm just going to meet the guy. Let's see, where is he? Oh, look at that, I have a friend request. Okay, forgot about that. Ooh. Where is he? Ooh. He is in Blue Rose Isle. Okay, so I will let me see if it's teachable. Emote. Tai Chi. That's here. That is. I can teach it. Maybe I learned it from someone. Okay, so maybe I'm mistaken. I have a really bad memory. Okay, so I just checked and said it's a founders level reward. Okay. But still weird. Okay. I guess one way to do that is to go to our Doris and check. Okay, I'm going to continue this because I need to check. I'll go and check because my memory could be just playing tricks on me. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to teleport to our Doris. I'm going to continue with my not possible planting or planter stacking in a while, in a few minutes. So, oops, why am I recalling? Let's see if someone is in Ardoris. So we have here, there's someone in blue, not that. Crossroads, Arcadia. Granite Gardens, look at that. There is a town called Granite Gardens. We have Harvest, Jade Valley Nights. Ooh, no one's in, no, someone is in Salt Town. Okay, I'm going to teleport to Salt Town. Okay. I just want to confirm whether the information that's in my head is correct or not, because I keep remembering that I learned it from, or I learned it in Ardoris for some reason. Okay. I'm also going to do some googling. What release is this? Avatar Update 71. Ooh, okay. Navigator type. Founder teachable emotes. Yeah, I guess I learned it from someone, and maybe he taught me that while I was in Ardoris. That's why I keep remembering something. I'm remembering things that's not really accurate. That's why I'm telling you guys, the thing that, what I was doing with the planters and the stone blocks, that's not real. That's not real. So don't do that. Don't try that. You'll just waste your time, because hey, it might not be real. What you have seen in the video or in the live stream with the the planters active, that could be not real. And besides, I'm sure somebody will send, or maybe someone in Portal might accidentally watch this video and then do a fix immediately. Yeah, fix it, so it will not work. Maybe a work that they can do is they can extend that invisible void up to space, up to space. Yeah, that way no one will be able to put things on top of it if it's up to space. But that will also prevent players from putting planters inside a greenhouse. But who knows? We don't know what the developers are thinking. They do all kinds of weird things. There's someone here. We help halt Venom. Okay, so let's enter Ardoris. Maybe I learned a different kind of emote in Ardoris. It's a city of love, and maybe I learned a love related emote. Anyway, still, that's what's in my head. That's what keeps on it's I'm trying to remember how I got it, but that's the only thing that that's popping or entering my mind. So that I learned the emote in Ardoris for some reason. But looking at the information in the internet, by googling it, of course, it says there it's a founder's benefit, it's a founder's reward or something like that. And I'm not a founder, and you'll see that my emote was not teachable. That means I learned it from someone. But the question is who? Who did I learn it from? Okay, so I'm going to use the boat. I'm lagging. I love it when I'm lagging. Lag, lag, lag. Lag, lag, lag. Oh, by the way, I have a quarter of a second lag. I have that. It's because of my distance from the server. Okay, so let's go to the Gondola Station Market. Okay, so I'm in the market. Where's Sequana Square. I need to go to Sequana Square. Ah, here it is. Sequana Square. And we have this guy right here. Hello, you! I'm talking to an Ardoris. I don't know. Perhaps you meant this secret R part. Okay. Okay, I don't understand what this guy is saying. Of course, they could have changed it. There is a hunter here. But there is a strong chance that my memory is just, playing tricks. Let's talk to the hunter. Hey, hunter. Hi, hunter. You see, I'm lagging, so don't walk away from me. I'm Shang Lu. Interesting. I don't know. Perhaps you meant this. Okay. So why are you telling me that? I don't want to. I don't want that. Okay. So there you go. Again, the information that I have or what I'm remembering is wrong. Okay. That's good to know. So let's talk to. Let's talk to Austin. Okay. Hi, Austin. Yes, I'm remembering it. I'm remembering it wrong. I guess I'm remembering it wrong. I checked the information and it says that it's a founder's reward. Of course, you'll have to apologize if you're sorry. Yes. Okay. There you go. Okay, so maybe someone taught me the emote while I was here in Ardoris, so that's why I'm remembering it that way. That I learned it in Ardoris, and I learned it. Maybe it was taught to me here, around here in Sequana Square. This is Sequana Square, and of course, right now I'm being harassed by NPCs. Please, sir, get away from me. I don't want to talk to you. Okay, so let's go back to let's go back to Bladewyke again. I strongly invite you guys, if there is anyone out there, to go and visit Bladewyke. Great town. I have like a bunch of row houses there. I do my farming there. Just need to find someone to it's teachable but not reteachable. Okay, so well, I teleported away before I could finish my reply to Austin. Okay, so we're just going to this will just take a few seconds. This is a big improvement actually. Before it would take like days, for scenes to load. But right now it will only take a few seconds. It's teachable, not reteachable. It's teachable, but not reteachable. Just need to find someone. Just need to find someone. Just need to find a founders. Someone with the reward to move. There you go. It's teachable but not reteachable. Just need to find someone. Ah, look at that. Instead of someone, I typed some. There you go. Just need to find someone with the reward to teach you the emote. There you go. Okay, I'm back here. Ooh. Okay, climbing back. Okay, so let's continue this. Ah, I fell again. Huh. Whew. I need to get out of this trap. This is a death trap. Wonder in the episode 2 when exit I buy. Oh, I'm not quite sure about that. I would I'm not quite sure about that, but did get episode 2 today. Well, not today. I got you can try. I'm not quite sure about that, but I did get episode 2 today. Well, it wasn't asking that. I'm kind of stumped here. It's really hard answering questions. Don't have the information. I did watch the episode where they talked about episode 2, but again, I can't remember anything about that episode. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's continue with my continue with what I was doing, and that is putting down planters. Yeah, okay, there you go. Oops, yeah. Oops, yeah. Okay, this is working. Ah, look at that. Ooh. Huh. The planters, they have seedlings already. That's so weird. It's not weird because I took them out when they still have seedlings or seeds or plants on them. So it's not weird at all. Okay, so I'm having a hard time seeing. Okay, I think that's good. This one is good as well. You'll see that you can still see the green thing. Again, that is just an optical illusion. Please don't don't believe what you're saying right now. It's not real. It's magic. It's just magic, you know. Shroud of the Avatar. This is a fantasy world where magic exists. So, I fell. Ah, crap. Crap. Oh, look at that. This is. Climb, my goodness. Climb. Ah! There you go. Woo! So right now I'm adding 23 additional planters. Again, I'm not sure if that you can consider that a significant number of additional planters, but again, I fell and got trapped. You need to be really good with your. You need your platforming skills here. If you enjoy playing platform games, well, I used to play platform games when I was younger, but I don't play them anymore. It only costs. Okay, just a few more stone blocks. Rock. Oh, good. I guess putting a stepping stone right there is a good idea. I fell, but I was able to get up quickly. Okay, so now I'm going to put the planters on this side right there. Okay, planters. Ah, come on. You can see how tall that space is. Look at that. That is a very freaking tall space. First person view. Okay, so I'm now in first person view. Still having issues putting it down. My goodness. Why am I having a hard time? Maybe because I'm not supposed to do this. But then again, what's wrong with what I'm doing? I'm just, wasting my time doing this. There's really nothing important happening. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm on a roll. Yeah. Okay, something's wrong. Why am I not able to place it here? Okay, so something is messing up with my rhythm. Why can't I put it here? Oh, there you go. Woo. Oh. I guess something is just blocking the planter. Okay. So that's the last, not the last one. This is the last one, the 23rd one. Okay, there you go. Finally. Okay. Look at that, they're not centered at all. Ooh. How do I center them? Okay, let's just move it right there. I gotta move it. And I'm moving it. Yes, that's good. Something happened. I fell. It's really hard to grab on the planters because of that invisible space around it. Anyway, I guess that's good. Look at that. I'm on top of 2 layers of planters. Ooh, awesome. Of course, I'm going to do that on this one as well, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Okay, I already spent how many hours? Almost 2 hours just doing this. Wow, I could have mined maybe around I don't know, maybe 300 or 200 ores. Okay, so this time, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to do some planting. Okay, so to test what I just did right there. Okay, so let's see. Do I have any plants? Again, guys, that is just an illusion. That is not real. It will not work. It didn't work. Remember that, it didn't work. I have some buckets of water here, and I have like some bush seeds. I just have to go and buy more, I guess. But before that, I need to lighten up my load. I'm carrying a bunch of things. Okay, like this one and I don't need this items right there. What else? Okay, I guess that's good. So where do you buy cotton bush seeds? That is a very important question, because if you don't know where you can buy cotton bush seeds, then what's the point of planting cotton plants or growing cotton plants? Of course, if you are in the Kel region, you can buy cotton bush seeds in Exeter. There are 2 vegetable NPC merchants in Exeter, and both of them sell cotton bush seeds. It will cost you 16 game gold per bush seed or per cotton seeds. Okay, so I'm going to try. I have like how many? I have like almost 200. I guess I'm going to buy maybe 400. I don't know. I'm just estimating. You can see I didn't count. I counted the last, or the additional planters that I added, but I didn't count all of the planters inside the greenhouse. All I know is that I was able to add 23 more planters in that greenhouse. Is that good? Is that bad? I'm sure it's good if you're planting in an open field. As I've said earlier, if you have like a really big lot. And I'm running. This is bullet time because it's really slow. Bullet time. Bullet time was introduced by the Matrix. Okay, so they're still here. It's late night. Let's go and buy some cotton bush seeds from Catherine Stapledon. Going to buy 800. I have like, okay, so I'm going to buy 500. And then I'm going to buy 100 more. Okay, if you need a book that will help you, if you need a guide, a guide to help you with agriculture, well, the vendor is also selling a book. And the title of the book is Agriculture for Dummies. Oh, it's helpful guide to agriculture. So I guess you can buy that for only 10 game gold, and you will learn how to become a really awesome farmer in Shroud of the Avatar Forsaken Virtues. And look at that, my game gold, it's down to 100k. It's down to 99. Oh, I'm poor again. Again, I don't have a lot of game gold, so please don't hack my account. You will get nothing except pain and suffering. Okay, so going back to Bladewyke. So going back and forth to Exeter and Bladewyke is quite fast because there is a boat in Bladewyke that will take you to Exeter, and then there is a boat in Exeter that will take you back to Bladewyke. And Bladewyke has a good amount of vendors, so you can check the vendors and see what they're selling. And you can also check my vendors in my farming area. I have all my vendors there. Okay, next I need to buy water. Don't forget water. If I have 800 cotton bush seeds, I need 1,600 water. Okay, so let's go and buy a lot of water. Water. Okay, so let's go and buy a lot of water. That's 400 for 812. Need to do this 3 times, 2 times more. It's really slow buying water, and now my avatar is over encumbered. If you're only planting a few plants, it's just gather water, then buy them. But if you want to save time, well, buy water. It's actually buckets of water, not just. Ooh, look at that! I heard something. There's some kind of bell, and it says here that Trex 800 is now following. Okay, so thank you to Trex for following. Thank you. Again, if you are watching this video and you saw that, the thing that I did with the planters and the stone block, forget about that. That's not real. It doesn't work. It has been fixed. Because I just don't want you wasting your time doing something that has been fixed. Oh, wait. I have 800. I need... What's wrong with... Okay, I need to buy another batch, one more batch of water. Especially if you have a small space like that greenhouse right there, it will only add 23 additional planters, so it's not worth it. And it's not guaranteed that it will work. I'm down to 97k. Ooh, I'm poor. And if you're wondering where my place is in Bladewyke, well, all you have to do is click on this local destination signs and choose town boundary, teleport or travel, and there you go. Voila, you'll find my place. And I'm going to start, my farming or planting in that greenhouse where I put up all these silly stone blocks, thinking that it will work, only to find out that it doesn't work. Wasted my time doing it. Silly old bear. Okay, so come on, why are you so slow? Look at that. Look at the plant. The plant is just, the leaves of the plant is just texture, and it's a bad texture. But it's not really a bad texture, it's just that my graphic setting is so low. it looks like that. Okay, so I'm going to try and plant on top. I'm telling you guys, this will not work. It will end up in a complete failure. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I guess I'm going to, try and get up on top on this side. Hello. Okay. So, am I standing already? Okay. And then jump once. Ah, I failed. There you go. Ha. I'm on top of the world. Okay, so let's start over here. But first you'll need to drag your cotton bush seeds to your toolbar like so. And then you can close that. And then you can just press 0. And you see that it's red. Oh my goodness. I thought it would work, but it failed. Oh, so bad. It failed. It's not working. It's not working. I told you this is just a waste of freaking time. It will not work. See? It didn't work. It only planted right there. Ah, this is so bad. Okay, this is so bad actually. It is so bad, bad. You can see it's not working. I tried watering those plants and it failed. My goodness. How am I going to make this work? I should have never did this, okay? Wow, spent like 2 hours doing all this and it failed miserably. It failed miserably. Okay, I feel so bad now. That's why guys, don't do this. It's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. It's a failure. A complete and utter failure. I wasted 2 hours doing this, and only to find out that it doesn't work. Okay, you can see. Look at that. It didn't. Okay. Wow, this is so. I feel so bad now because it didn't work. What would you feel if you spend something? Doing something for 2 hours just to find out it doesn't work? You'll feel bad as well, especially if there are people out there watching this and they will try it just to find out, okay, so that guy lied. I don't want to be that guy who lied. Look at that! It's not working. This is so embarrassing. I really thought it would work. Honestly, I really thought it would, but unfortunately, it didn't work. Again, I apologize. That's why please don't do this. It's just me wasting my time doing things that will not work. Where do I position my place? Maybe I should. Let's try this one. Let's try this here. I fell. Well, one step below that. Okay. I hope this works. Oh, okay. So sowing seeds. I still have like 2 planters with no seedlings. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This is really hard actually. Trying to make this work when it's not possible. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do the next row. Ah, look at that. Oh my goodness. Such a waste of time. Why did I even think that it will work? Should have realized that, well, I did realize that it's not going to work, so guess you can say that I already know that it will not work. But still, I did it. I had fun doing it. It was fun while it lasted, I guess. Maybe I should just water it manually, you know, than doing this like that. I'm going to just water it manually like this, like this, like this. I think it's faster doing that. Water it, water it. There you go. How about the seeds? Yep, I guess I can do it the old way without sowing the seeds like that. Double clicking and then planting like that. But this style takes a lot of work though. So many work. Super lots of work. But then again, this is not working. It's an optical illusion created by your screen. Again, you know, sometimes your screen will play tricks with your eyes. You think you're seeing something. Oh, look at that, it's working. But it's actually not working. So don't believe everything you see. This thing that I just did, it's an optical illusion. Okay, so I still have to, let me check. I'm checking the planters below to see if they have any seedlings. This area here, well, they don't have any seedlings. Okay, so let's go and sow some seed. Oops. Sowing seed. Of course, there are already seedlings on this other planter, so I don't need to sow any seeds there. I'm just going to water them. It's so nice, actually. Learning something that doesn't work is quite interesting and fun in a way. It's not super fun, but it's somewhat fun. Oops, again red. It needs to be gold and yellow like that, yellow and orange like that, for it to work. If it's red, then it will not work. Red means not working or not possible. Yes, just additional work. It doesn't really work. Look at that. All this silliness with stacking that doesn't work. Oops, red. Again, it must be yellow. I can't see the planters below. Let's see. Are the planters already planted in? Yup. Okay, so I still have like a few more here. I guess I can do that there. So again, doing all these things, just added, 23 additional planters. Again, because it is confined in this small greenhouse area. If you have a bigger lot, I guess you have like the sky is the limit. I think you can only stack like 5 items, or maybe 3. I forget. I don't know. What's the number? There is some magic number somewhere. Okay, so let's water the plants. Okay, look at that. They are watered. How did that happen? Look at that. Hello, plants. Okay, so I'm finished with this one. Wow. Again, I'm going to do the other greenhouse maybe tomorrow. Again, just spend 2 hours just crafting the stone blocks, laying them out, things like that, and it didn't work. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to everyone who's watching now and who's going to watch in the future when this video becomes a VOD. Of course, I'm going to export this maybe tomorrow in YouTube, so it will be available in YouTube. So if someone sees this and thinks that, oh, look at that, stacking is back, well, I'm sorry, it's not. It's just some kind of illusion created by your screen, your monitor. It never really worked. But still, I'm going to do it with my other greenhouse just for fun. I like doing things that doesn't work for fun. Because why else would I do it except maybe for fun? You'll see that. Look at that. I have only 1 layer of planters here, but in time this will change. But my problem, it might not work here again. Because the ceiling is quite low. So if I put a 1x4x1 rough stone rectangular block, wow, that's very long. It will not have enough space on top of the planter for the plant to grow. Again, there's like an invisible space on top of the planter. It extends upward. My guess is it's a little bit lower, or could be as high as the Avatar, but it could be lower. But I'm sure it's not higher than the stone block when it's standing. So as long as you have space and you know where that space is, you can get around that. Okay, so maybe create a stack of really high stone blocks and then put the planter on top of it. That will work. For this greenhouse, I don't think it will work. Again, the ceiling is very low. But I'm sorry if I keep saying it will work. Again, it doesn't work. So just forget it. Don't try it. Just thought of it that like seeing a like dreaming or something. And for those who are new to Shroud of the Avatar, you can play the game for free. It's right in the screen right there. It says Shroud of the Avatar. Play Shroud of the Avatar for free, which you can. You don't need to spend anything. Just give it a try. If you don't like it, quit and forget it. But again, you can play the game for free. Seriously, it's free. It's free. It has some limits to what you can do in the game, but those are just extra things that are not really important, like, you know, housing, trading, what else, level cap with skills. So those are not really important, but you can do most of the things, like you can explore, go to dungeons, do quests. Those are not really important things. No, those are the important things. The not so important things are not available if you are a free to play player. Who wants to trade? Seriously, why would you trade? Trade sucks. Housing sucks. Why would you want a house? Maybe to plant cotton plants like this? Oh, so boring. Huh. So just play the game. It's free. That's why it says play for free. And those limitations that they put in place, those are nothing. The limitations are not very important. Level cap of 50. Why go over 50? Seriously? Level 50 is like overpowered already, so you don't need to go over 50. Again, this is just my farming area, so I'm paying a lot of taxes for these houses. That's why it was a really great thing when they lowered the taxes on rollouts. If the taxes were still 500 game gold a day, I won't be able to, do this. And I do enjoy decorating. And again, decorating is not important. It's just, an extra thing that's not really important to the game. So, play the game for free. Again, this is a crafted greenhouse row house, so it has a really low ceiling. So doing the stone blocks with the planter on top of it will most probably not work in this one. And it's because of the low ceiling. Again, you'll see that the planters, they may look like flat. They're not flat. There's an invisible space on top of them. The reason why we can't see it is because it's invisible. I think that is one of the reasons why we can't see it. I'm sure if they were visible, we will be able to see those invisible space. And also, farming takes a lot of time. Just growing cotton plants will take 24 hours. So it's better to just do what I guess you can just hunt or fight bosses if you can. It will be more a much better use of your time than growing cotton plants like this. You'll see my greenhouses over there. Look at that. I just like the look of the two layers. So I have two layers of planters on the first on this one greenhouse right there, and of course I still have to do that in the other greenhouse I'll do that tomorrow after I harvested the cotton plants that I'm planting right now. 48 hours if you're planting in an open field, 24 hours if you're planting inside a greenhouse. And then 8 hours watering schedule for the 24-hour growth rate. And then 16 hours watering schedule for the 48 hours growth rate. This is so freaking slow. I think they can improve the speed of farming. Not make it 24 hours. Seriously, why 24 hours? My goodness. Why not make it like 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, something like that? Right now it's like 8 hours, 16 hours. No. It's, what's the progression? 24 hours for cotton seeds. That's 48 hours for trees. And then the lower one, I guess, is 16 hours or 12 hours. Okay, so I'm in the wrong room. My goodness, why did I enter that room? That is my storage room. There's nothing in those. Those containers. If you see a container in my houses, there's nothing in them. So you can just ignore my character here. He owns nothing in the game. Owns absolutely nothing. All of these, they're not real. They're just illusion. Oh, look, I have a friend request. Go and accept the friend request. Oh, it's Big Daddy Kent. Okay, nice name, Big Daddy. And well, if there are people chatting or posting messages in chat, if I'm not responding, it's because I only have like one monitor. I have only one monitor, and that monitor is showing me the game. So if I need to chat, I'll have to switch windows, or as they say, Alt tab to that window, which I'm not doing right now. Right now I'm planting. I'm focused on planting because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so speaking of greenhouse, row house, you can do what I did in the greenhouse in this row house, because you can see, look at those tall ceilings. Wow. Of course, I'll have to remove the chandelier. Okay, so no one will swing on this chandelier. We don't want anybody swinging on the chandelier, so I'll have to take these chandeliers away because they will obstruct. They will obstruct the planters on top of the stone blocks. So I'm going to do that in this greenhouse as well. You know, one or two, for me, at least for me, a few additional planters is a lot better than, no additional planters, especially if you are really serious about farming, especially cotton farming. And you can sell all your raw cotton to NPC merchants. Don't bother selling them to players, no one buys them. So the price is like 4 game gold if you sell it to NPC merchants. I still have Like I believe I have a few thousand raw cotton listed in my vendor in Bracken Bay. The price is like 4.2 game gold per raw cotton. No one is buying them. But then again, every time I sell it to an NPC merchant, the NPC merchant buys my raw cotton at 4. Yes, the price is lower, but at least I don't have any issues with the NPC merchant not buying my raw cotton. They're always there. They are so reliable. Unlike players. Players don't like to buy things for some reason. NPC merchants are the best. So more power to all the NPC merchants in New Britannia. And then of course I also use raw cotton when crafting rugs. I have a rug vendor and I also have a cloaks vendor. So, but I'm not crafting any of those right now because I still have them. I still have a good amount of rugs and cloaks. The reason for that is no one is buying them. Well, I get a few buys here and there, but not a lot, so I haven't really crafted more cloaks and more rugs. I don't want to overstock my vendors. Overstock my vendors. And my avatar is moving a little bit faster now. Yeah, okay, so now he's moving a lot faster. Before he was like really struggling. Oh, by the way, that other greenhouse that I just left, that is my main house. I have almost all my things in that house. So if somebody comes and burn that house down, I will lose everything. So please don't don't do that. Don't do it. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. Now people will get an idea of like burning down my house. Well, I guess you can burn this one or maybe the other one. Fortunately, such a thing like burning down houses doesn't exist in Shroud of the Avatar. Okay. Sowing seed. Again, if you know how they did the fix, the agriculture fix, you'll know how to get around it. So it's not really a bug or anything. A bug is like stacking a spoon. Oh, no. Stacking a stone block on top of a spoon. That is a bug. Because that won't be that is not possible. If you do that, the spoon will like bend. or like putting a spoon or putting a planter on top of a spoon. Now that is a bug. Okay, finish with this one. Again, I can't add another layer in this greenhouse because of this is a crafted greenhouse and it has a very low ceiling, so it's not possible with this one. Too bad. Would really love to do it in to all my greenhouses and thing, but it's not possible with the crafted greenhouse row house. Low ceiling. It has a very low ceiling. And there you go. Ta-da! Okay, so I have 2 layers here. And I have some cotton plants right here. Wow, needs water. Why do you guys need water? Okay, so you can see that I can only I started on the 3rd row because of the curve of the greenhouse. See, so there's the height of the plant. So if you put it on this side, on the rightmost side, that curve will touch the plant. So anything that obstructs or touches the invisible space around the planter, it will disable the planter. Okay, so that's why I can only lay down 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of planters on this one. And you can see that there are still plants in them. Okay, so let's go and start sowing seed. And to know if the planter or the seedlings are watered, you'll see a small wet spot around these seedlings. So that means that seedling is watered. Okay, let's move down, casting light because it's getting dark. I don't have enough lighting. And again, just another warning, everything that you're seeing right here, it's not possible. It's an illusion caused by your, the lighting in your room and your monitor. So that is some kind of a mysterious phenomena that's been happening since the invention of the first screen. Or removed. Okay, please. Or removed from watering them like so. So I need to water this. So these are old planters that I had in my inventory, and they have cotton plants already planted in them. They're still growing. So if you have a planter with seedlings or with a plant that is still growing and you put it in your inventory, it will stop the clock. Okay, so it will not, the plant will not grow in your inventory. So you'll need to take it out, put it outside, put it under the sun for it to continue growing. Like what you're seeing with these plants here. So they were in my inventory, they stopped growing. Needs water? Watered? Watered, okay, good. They are all watered. Oops, not that. So I'm trying to sow seeds, but I pressed the wrong key. I'm out of seeds. What? Really? Oh, there you go, sowing seeds. I thought I was out of seeds, but I had more. Okay, so I removed 12, that's a lot. So soon I'll be able to harvest these old cotton plants that I planted a long time ago. Okay, so let's go to the other side. Do I have any space? I think I have space. Let's. Yep, there you go. I have space. Okay, 7 got planted. 7 seeds got planted and watered. I'm now watering them once more. 8 plants got watered. Nice. Okay, so let's see this. Needs water. Needs water. So you can also water the plants or plant seeds one at a time, but that will take a really long time, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so let's take a look at the other side. There is the other side right there. It's really hard getting to the other side because again, because there's no more space between the ceiling, the curving ceiling of the ornate greenhouse, and the height of the plant. Seven got removed. This is watered. This is watered. Okay, that is watered as well. This one is needs water. Watered. Okay. Of course, I can always go down. There's a space around this, monstrosity. So there's a space around it, so I can check whether there are planters that weren't used or that needs watering. So right now I'm going down. Okay, look at that. So you'll see that all the planters were used. Okay, so you can check in between the stone blocks. Look at that. Okay, so it's a success. Mission accomplished. Again, I can only do this 2 more times, and the stacking, and that is with the greenhouse outside, right there, and to that other greenhouse row house. I only have like 2 greenhouse row house. They are expensive. They cost, well, they originally cost $100 in the add-on, so I don't know how much they cost now. So if you are, planning on quitting Shroud of the Avatar, and you have extra greenhouse row house, I will not, what do you call this? I will accept anything. Of course, you just better sell it, okay, and get, get your some of your money back. Besides, I can always, gather gold, game gold, and buy it with kotos. Get game gold, buy kotos, and then buy the greenhouse from the crown merchant. Sadly, not everything is in the crown merchant. The new items are not yet in the crown merchant. I wanted to buy those greenhouse storefront. Maybe at least buy one of them and put it in one of my locations, but they're not yet available. They will be available maybe next year. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe not. Maybe they will never be available. Okay, so it's 10 p.m. my time, so next watering schedule is 10, 11, 12. At 6 a.m. my time as well. Ooh, tomorrow morning when I wake up and the sun does not appear. Okay, I guess this is the last antlers that I have, and I'm out of water. Oh my goodness, I'm out of water. The plants will, they will not starve, but they will get thirsty. They'll become thirsty. So I have like 327 buckets of water in storage. Oh, by the way, I have a dungeon here. My dungeon entrance right here. I only have the crafted entrance. I haven't started work on it. So many things to do, so little time. Again, you'll see the my two-layer farm on the other greenhouse. Tomorrow, or maybe next day, the day after, this right here will also have 2 layers. Again, don't do it. If you're thinking of doing it with your own planters, don't, because it doesn't work. And if you see that it's working, it's not real. Okay, it's not real. It's an illusion. Because one thing that I don't want people to do is do something that will not work. I don't want people to waste their time. Time is such a precious thing. And it's better spent doing something else than creating a second layer for your planters. No, don't do it. Especially something that doesn't work, that has been fixed. It has been fixed, but that means it's no longer working. Again, I just did it for fun, you know, and I do like wasting time. Okay, so I finished. Ooh, my goodness, that's like, wow, almost 2-3 hours. That is very tiring. Okay, so again, let's take a look at what I did here. So much fun. Again, practice your platforming skills. Look at that. So this is the second layer, and down there is the first layer. You can't do a third layer because the ceiling is already low. Okay, the plants are almost at the ceiling, so you can't do a fourth layer here. And even if you can, there's no space below. Okay, so there's nothing to put your stone block. Maybe you can do, you know, I'm not sure if that is going to work as well. Again, this is just something that I did to waste my time. Okay, you can obviously see that it's not working, and I apologize for that. Showing you something that's not going to work or is not working. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my rambling and my stuttering and whatnot. And if you guys enjoyed that and would like to see more videos like that, well, I'm going to do another one like this one, maybe tomorrow. Well, follow me in Twitch, share the video to your friends, and if you're watching this in YouTube or in the future or whenever, please subscribe to my channel in YouTube as well. So guys, thank you for watching, and again, don't do it. Okay, I already warned you, don't do it. Don't waste your time. Don't do it. Don't do what I did with the planters. Okay, don't do it. So thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.